Hey everyone, I'm Big John and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show. So, this week I want to talk to you about hotel check-in tips. Now, when you go to Disney, of course, you want to stay at a Disney hotel, and there are over 20 of them on property. So, you can do this two ways. You could do the traditional go to the hotel front desk and check in while someone else in your party, namely me, hangs out in the lobby and rocks out to the music if you're at Art of Animation. Or you can do it the modified way that they've had it for the pandemic, which is I go to my Disney Experience app and check in mobily, which I think saves more time. But I think the traditional is better because you can get more of a lay of the land, if you will, because all of the hotels are different and unique in their own very special way, and they're all just magical. And of course, there's the non-Disney hotels like Shades of Green, which we also stay at a lot, and the Good Neighbor hotels across the street from Disney Springs. But Shades of Green and the Disney hotels are much better, in my opinion. So anyway, that's my tip. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. Now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, Halloween is just around the corner. And of course, this time of year, Disney Plus has their playlist of all their best Halloween-y type stuff. So this week, we're going to do my top 5 Disney Halloween movies. Now, number 5, the movie of the year, the Halloween movie of the year, Hocus Pocus 2. Now, a lot of people have been waiting for this for a long time, and it's finally here. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it is great. So good to see Bette Midler, Kathy Najimy, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Doug Jones, a.k.a. Billy Butcherson, back in their Halloween best. And I, like a lot of you, I wish that the rest of the OG cast was in it as well. But nice to see some newer additions into this movie. And it's very cute, very fun. Things you never see coming. If you haven't seen it, go watch it after this show, okay? Okay. Number 4, Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie is considered both Halloween and Christmas, depending on how you look at it. And of course, Tim Burton, my brother on the autism spectrum, he always comes up with brilliant ideas that have darkness with light in it, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a great movie, a lot of fun, great songs, wonderful stop motion animation. Number 3, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Now, if you have Disney Plus, Legend of Sleepy Hollow is the second half of The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. It's Disney's telling of the famous story of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. It has a whole lot of, it has some good humor, and of course, some dark parts, especially with the Headless Horseman. But of course, a lot of Walt Disney's early work had some darkness in its light, sometimes a bit too dark. Number 2, a returning favorite from last week's top 5, Muppets Haunted Mansion. Now, like I said last week, Muppets Haunted Mansion, one of the best movies on Disney Plus. It's the Muppets' first ever Halloween special. It's a whole lot of fun, especially with Will Arnett, Stamos, Yvette Nicole Brown. But of course, it gets a little creepy with old Gonzo, but still a great special, whole lot of fun, and I like it. Whole lot of Muppet mayhem, if you ask me. And our number 1 Disney Halloween special, still not on Disney Plus, along with the rest of its series, Mickey's House of Villains. I grew up with House of Mouse. Still mad it's not on Disney Plus yet. But what are you going to do? I'm still waiting, Disney. But yeah. Of course, the villains take over the House of Mouse and show a lot of Disney Halloween shorts, and especially the back in that time new Mickey Mouse Works cartoon shorts. And I am a huge fan of House of Mouse. I hope, since I have a feeling, since they got Bear in the Big Blue House on Disney Plus now, they can start getting House of Mouse on there. Because in my opinion, Disney Plus will not be completed until I get my House of Mouse. That's my House of Mouse rant for the week. Thank you very much. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Disney Halloween movie is. So, this coming Wednesday, after 8 years of being a Walt Disney World exclusive, Magic Bands are finally on their way to the Disneyland Resort. Of course, Magic key holders, DVC members, and cast members at Disneyland already have their Magic Bands. I saw videos from Best Life and Beyond, Fresh Baked, and Magic Journeys. Go check those guys out. They're great California people. But yeah, I'm glad that Magic Bands are finally on the West Coast now, because it took them a long time for this, in my opinion. But it feels good now, because it gives me a reason to get a Magic Band Plus, since the OG Magic Bands won't work over there in California when we go this coming April. And in my opinion, I want to get the one with the OG Disneyland logo and the "To all who come to this happy place" quote on it. I want that band, man. I want that band. But yeah, so excited that Magic Bands are not just East Coast, but now both West and East. So anyway, that's this week's show. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. For this week's shout-outs, make sure you guys check out Ear to Ear Magic. He does great live streams from the parks each and every week. Make sure you check him out. Also, make sure you check out my buddy Beth over at Beth's Disney Adventures. She's still in Hawaii. She did a live stream the other day from Alani. If you haven't seen that stream, make sure you check it out. Also, make sure you check out my friend Julie, her Facebook group, Dream to Stream. She has a trip to Disneyland coming up very, very soon. She's going to have a live stream there. Make sure you join her Facebook group for more on that. Also, make sure you guys check out Matt and Goo over at Goo to You. They do great live streams and vlogs from the parks each and every week, so make sure you check them out. For the latest Disney news and gossip, make sure you guys check out WDW Magazine. If you have not subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And tap the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.